What is going on, my friends? So today I have the honor, basically, to introduce to you Fatal Hellspawn Tower. But before I do that, I just want to open two Hellspawn Tower equipments. I do that almost every day. I open 2 or 3 per day because I want to see if I keep doing that for the full duration of 34 days, how many epics I'm going to get free. Because if you're grinding the crypt pretty good, and if you are doing some survival mode, basically if you play the game to the maximum of your possibilities, of your time allowance, let's go that way. If you do that, you should be able to get pretty decent amount of epics and rares. The rares is going to be maxed 100%. Anyways, let's see. The only problem with that, the whole thing, is the fact that it takes forever to load. It takes absolutely forever to load, and I hate it. But yeah, let's see. Pack number 1. Okay, that's unfortunate because I already have it maxed out. Still though, it was a rare armor. I believe this pack is really the best in the game. You can get so much great gear. Not only Hellspawn Tower gear, but like any gear. Yeah, okay, nothing, but at least I got 8 Dragon Crystals back. And yeah. Now let's proceed with the Hellspawn Tower. I believe the Hellspawn Tower is pretty cool. And there's a reason for that. The biggest reason is the fact that you can refresh it 3 times. Usually, if you're doing Fatal Tower, you can, let's say almost any tower, you can refresh it just twice, which means that you have 30 attempts per day. But now you have 40 attempts per day, which means that if you're perfect, if you do every single fight in 1 attempt, you can beat the tower in 5 days. Unfortunately, as you can see, don't ask me why I couldn't beat Battle 40 in 1 attempt. Guys, it was embarrassing, but I'm going to review what happened. I approached this fight seriously. I never did it in auto or anything. I approached it seriously, but everything went to hell. Because what happened was, I wanted to do Team Soak strategy. Just Team Soak the team and then apply Special 2 with MK11 raid and kill them all. But what happened is that my rain Special 2 with Snare got reflected back to him. Every single debuff, the Soak and the Snare, got reflected to Rain, which basically meant that at some point the Hellbane modifier got triggered, and the Hellbane modifier killed my guys that were not tagged in. They were all with 1 HP. And then finally I managed to unsnare myself. I managed to do basically Team Soak on Baraka, because at this point Baraka tagged. And I tagged my MK11 Raiden to just kill them all with Special 2. The problem was that I had the Psych Bomb on Raiden. You know, Psych Bomb, what it does, it applies stun. And I needed that stun so that I can easily land Special 2. But the stun got reverted to my Raiden, who was already at 1 HP, and Baraka killed him. From this point on, I already had Cyrax in the team, which was a waste. Cyrax doesn't work, you know, critical damage doesn't work in this update. And Cyrax was 1 HP, couldn't do anything. He didn't have any good equipment for fighting. Rain didn't have any good equipment for fighting, he was just a support. And this is how I lost the entire chance to do the entire tower in 5 days. Because if you just lose once, you won't be able to do it in 5 days. However, it is very easy to do it in 6 days. So generally speaking, guys, the tower is going to be up for more than 27 days from now, and half the 27 days, 16 hours, which means that every single one of us, as long as you're not dying all the time, you'll be able to do this tower 6 times. Sorry, not 6 times, 5 times. That's it, 5 times. Is it 5 times? Yeah, you'll be able to do it 5 times. Of course, but that's if you're playing well and you're not dying a lot. If it takes you on average, I don't know, 10 attempts to beat a tower, boss fight, I'm sorry, you probably won't be able to finish it. Anyways, let's talk about the rewards. Probably won't be able to finish it 5 times, of course. This is what I meant. Let's talk about the rewards. There is one S tier gold. I don't know what's happening today, but anyways, there is one S tier diamond, guys, and this is MK11 Kane. He's exceptionally good. Fusion 0 is great. He's good in every single game mode. He's great against bosses. Yeah, he's pretty decent and actually pretty good at countering MK11 Jade. Circle Shah Nightwolf, I believe, is an A. I don't think he's one of the very best characters in the game, but he's very decent. Even at Fusion 0, he can be useful as a support. So if you don't have him, you can unlock him and just use him as a support. He power drains the enemy on attack. More than enough. Now, we also have Circle of Shadow Quan Chi, which in my opinion is the worst character you can get out of this tower. So if you get this character, consider yourself unlucky, unless you really like using this character. If this is you, then this is the best thing that can happen to you from this tower. MK1 Scorpion is a character that I don't want to comment on because I really hate using this character. From the moment I maxed him out, I used him 0 times, and I'm planning of continuing this trend. I just don't like this character because he's not a Scorpion. He feels weird to use, he doesn't even say get over here. It just feels that I'm not using a Scorpion. If he was a Smoke, I'll probably use him, but no, it's all about principle, guys. So I'm not going to say that he's trash, not going to say that he's great, I'm just going to say that nothing. That's it, nothing. No comment on MK1 Scorpion. Spawn is good to have just to give you bonuses in survival mode and crypt as long as he's not bugged, because currently I believe he's bugged. He doesn't really give a lot of bonuses in survival mode, but I might be wrong. The last time I checked, he was only giving in crypt. Yep, I just checked. There you go, survival mode. Spawn is normal, but he doesn't give bonuses, which is unfortunate. So in the crypt, I believe he was giving bonuses, but I might be wrong. I'm currently in a crypt run, so I cannot confirm 100%. Hopefully, though, they're going to fix him in the next update. But for now, in the tower, it's going to be just okay to get Spawn. The worst card that you can get is Circle of Shadow Quan Chi, in my opinion. If you get MK level Lucane, don't have him maxed out, this is a huge W. If you get Circle of Shadow Night Wolf, you don't have him at all, it is pretty good. If you get Spawn, you don't have him at all, it is pretty good. If you get MK1 Scorpion, you don't have him at all, or you even have him, not going to comment, once again. I don't like this guy. When it comes to the tower drops, I believe the epics are pretty cool. The blazing training is exceptional, even at Fusion 0. It is good. At Fusion 10, it is broken. This one is just okay. I don't think it's something extraordinary, but it is just okay. At low fusion, I never tested at high fusion. The full subductor is very good for crit survival mode, so this one is a very nice armor. If I have to choose between one of those pieces at Fusion 0, I'll go for the Blazing Training first, and then the Full Abductor second, because it's super cool to steal the enemy attack and health in Crypt and Survival mode. It makes all the runs so much easier. This one is also good to have at Fusion 0. So generally speaking, guys, the epics are great. When it comes to the characters, again, you can get only one S tier diamond. I was very unfortunate to see that there was no MK1 Shang. I expected to see MK1 Shang. But it is what it is, guys. So the general verdict is you should be doing the Hellspawn Tower Fatal. If you're doing it pretty good without dying a lot, you can go for 5 runs, which is pretty cool. And of course, meanwhile, guys, do not forget, if you have struggles in the tower, do not forget to open this pack. It just goes for 15 hearts, crystals, and you can get epics out of it. It's pretty cool. And the epics go for quite cheap. And even if you don't get epic, you're going to get a lot of other equipment in the process, which is exceptionally useful. See you next time, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.